Hi, I'm Scott Wilson, Senior Pastor here at the Oaks Fellowship in Dallas, Texas. And I want to talk to you about something that's like my most favorite thing in the world, and that is discipling young leaders coming up, especially those who are being trained to be senior pastors and youth pastors and kids pastors, worship leaders, people in vocational ministry. I love it. It's a passion that's in my heart and in the heart of our church. And that's why we started the Oaks School of Leadership. And you can go to oaksleadership.org and you can see there what's going on. But let me tell you what it is. It's like the best of both worlds. You know how out there, if somebody wants to be trained in ministry, you think, okay, I'm going to go to Bible school or I'm going to go to a university or seminary, which is great and good. But what happens is you come out and you don't have the experience. You got all of the book knowledge, you got all of that, but not the experience. Or on the other side, hey, I'm going to go to a Bible Institute, or I'm going to intern at a church, or I'm going to get training at a year here or 2 years here. But then what happens there is you get some experience and you get mainly, a lot of times you do a lot of work and little things over to the side, set up chairs and do all, you know what I'm saying, you do all kinds of servant work and all that, which is great and it develops your heart, but it's only part of it. You come out, you can't spell or you can't organize, you can't lead, but you can do this. What if you put both worlds together, right? That is where the power is. And you know what's so cool in my life is my dad was a pastor, and so when I was going to school and seminary and being trained, my dad, there was a position at the church, they hired me, and I was able to, while I went to school, go, man, I could use that today in what I'm doing as a youth pastor. Hey, I could use that today as I have this parent meeting or I have this leadership training. I grew not like this, but like this, because I was in the game. You know, like you say, hey, the best book that you ever read is the one you needed when you were reading it. Guess what? Same thing with all learning. The best principles you connect with and learn are the ones I desperately need right now to handle what I'm facing. And so we see these young people come in here. We have about 100 a year that come, and they're training hundreds of people, hundreds of young people who are becoming leaders all over. We just planted a church in Mesquite. They had 230 Sunday. We're so excited as one of our pastors went out to lead and took 7 of our OSL students to start that church. We're starting another one in October next month in New Orleans, All Saints Church with Wayne and Christy Northup. And there we're on staff. They went out there and they took about 13 of the guys doing worship and youth and children, and they're launching. These are from our OSL. We're launching another one in Ohio at the end of the year. I mean, guys, this is incredible because these guys are being trained up. After their 4-year degree, we help them to get a place in a church and ministry and pretty much 100% placement, because these guys come out, they're brilliant, they're smart, and they're sharp. And so if you're looking for a staff member, call us, contact us on the website there. We'd love to help you. And, or if you have students to come. But here's the thought I had in my mind here at the end of the talk. As a senior pastor, I wonder what it would be like if we had a mentor, if we had a coach, a consultant, somebody who was pouring into our life at those moments where I don't know what to do, I don't know how to handle this, and somebody who came in that's a little further down the road to help us. I went out and I found a coach, I found a consultant, somebody who would speak into my life each month and help me. Dr. Sam Chan is that guy for me. And when he came in, it changed my life. It took this to this. You know, I was just growing at a whole other level, stretching my mind, my thinking, and my paradigms and all that, helping me with my blind spots. I started looking at my other friends who were pastors. I'm just going, man, I want them to have a coach like this. But some of them were interested, but some weren't. And those who were interested, sometimes go, I can't afford it, or I can't connect with them, or whatever. And so I started thinking this last year and felt like God put in my heart an assignment to begin to help pastors and people in ministry find coaches and find a consultant that would help them in their life. So I've launched a new website, an online training ministry called ministrycoach.tv. And here's what it has, 3 components. Number 1, we go and get the best in the field, like if it's small groups, go find somebody in that area that's great at doing small groups. Mark Howell's the guy who's helping us on that. And we have other guys coming in. We have church planting menu. We have training that's for student ministry and kids ministry and senior pastors. How do you handle your board and relationship? How do you bridge the gap between the church and the community? How do you develop your vision and get a vision alignment in the church and stuff like this? So what you do is you go there, we have best in practice faculty who are training you with online video as you purchase a class. And the second thing is we give you a personal coach that you get to choose, and they're talking to you once a month, hanging out with you on the phone on your personal issues you're facing. And then we have skill building assignments developed on there to help you put together, not just to get the principle, but the skill. And here's the great news. Go to ministrycoach.tv. And each class is a 3-month long, but in the first month, if you're not happy with it, we'll give you money back guarantee. Check it out.